How can you reduce player variance risk in best ball drafts? Imagine building a team that stays steady no matter what happens each week. That's the goal when you want a lower player variance risk in best ball drafts. Variance means how much a player's weekly scores can swing from their average. Some players have high highs and low lows, which can make your weekly scores unpredictable. To keep your team consistent, you need to manage this variability smartly. One way is to pick a variety of players instead of relying on just a few stars. Spreading your picks across many different players means if one has a bad week, it won't ruin your entire team. It's like not putting all your eggs in one basket. Also, drafting more wide receivers can help because they tend to have higher scoring swings. Having more than 5 wide receivers on your roster allows you to balance out those weeks when some don't perform well. Balancing high-variance players with more stable ones is another key. You want players who score a lot on average but also have the potential for big weeks. This mix can boost your upside without risking too much. Stacking players from the same team, like a quarterback with his top receivers, can also help. If the offense clicks, you get a big week from all of them together. But be careful not to overdo it, because if that team struggles, your risk increases. Targeting late-round sleepers is a smart move. These players often have high upside and can outperform their draft position. Picking injury-prone players' backups, called handcuffs, can also be wise. If the starter gets hurt, your backup can step in and keep your team afloat. Managing bye weeks is essential too. Since best ball automatically sets your lineup, you need enough players at each position to cover those weeks when your starters are on a bye. Understanding positional variance helps as well. Tight ends often have higher swings because they're relying more on touchdowns. Running backs and quarterbacks tend to be more consistent because they get more touches. Drafting more players at high variance positions can help smooth out your weekly scores. By diversifying your player choices, drafting more wide receivers, balancing upside and stability, stacking wisely, targeting sleepers and backups, managing bye weeks, and understanding positional differences, you can cut down the risk of big week-to-week score swings. This approach helps you build a more reliable team that can perform well across the entire season.